The following champion versus champion contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
Here comes the Kingslayer. Seth freaking Rollins, the Kingslayer, the architect, undeniably one of the best superstars WWE has seen this generation.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities.
Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as part of the Shield with Reigns and Ambrose. Rollins thrives and is driven by people doubting him, by people saying that he can't do something. Rollins will do it just to silence them and smile in their face. Here comes the big dog. Guys, I was still competing in NXT when the Shield was running roughshod. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and this man, Roman Reigns. And we knew the future was bright, but no one quite expected Reigns to have the impact on the WWE Universe that he has since the NXT days. One of the most confident men in WWE today. You feel the aura of the arena change the minute the opening notes of his song hit. Roman Reigns changes the feeling in the building. It's all about his yard. Plain and simple.
But there's one guarantee: whenever Roman Reigns enters an arena, he stirs up incredible emotion within the WWE Universe.
It's all about his yard.
Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. Introducing the champion from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Plant your butts in those seats and get ready.
looking back at some of Roman Reigns' greatest rivals, one name that always comes to mind for me is Seth Rollins.
Yeah, which is odd because a lot of people have looked at Reigns and Rollins as brothers at various points. And they were tag team champs as part of the Shield, but despite that, yeah, I'd agree. They've also been great rivals.
And the beauty of this Falls Count Anywhere match means we might just have the deciding fall take place right here in front of us.
For years, guys, the Intercontinental Championship somehow eluded Roman Reigns, but that all changed in November 2017 when the Big Dog defeated The Miz to capture the title.
And not only did that victory over The Miz give Reigns the Intercontinental Championship, Michael, but it also made him a prestigious Grand Slam champion.
He's going for the pin.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Gonna take more than that. As Saxton stated not too long ago, Reigns' Intercontinental Championship victory made him a Grand Slam champion. And the ironic thing is, the win came against The Miz, who's also a Grand Slam champion.
Wow, that's almost hard to believe, considering just how few superstars can call themselves Grand Slam champions.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And I do mean anything.
I hope someone uses you as a weapon, Saxton.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Ooh, what impact.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
As Byron mentioned, anything goes in this one, which means we're likely to see a liberal use of weaponry here tonight.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Cole, the fact that there's no disqualification also means that anybody can interfere, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Byron, let's say you're in there with Roman Reigns. What's your strategy to take down the Big Dog?
Well, thankfully, I'm here next to you, Michael, and not in the ring with Reigns. But to answer your question, I would try to catch him by surprise. It definitely worked for Sheamus at Survivor Series in 2015.
Byron brought up Sheamus' victory over Roman Reigns in Survivor Series, but to be fair, we should point out that match happened because Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, that strategy worked for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania just a few months earlier. But Brock Lesnar showed you can surprise Reigns in the middle of a match, like when he plucked Roman out of a spear and into an F5 to beat the Big Dog in the main event of WrestleMania 34.
The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching.
You gotta believe this one's over.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
Roman Reigns seems helpless.
Corey, that's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex, perfect.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but more importantly, weren't you born in 1981, Saxton?
Good point.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening.
When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between... Ooh,
the champ's in a real bad place right now.
Let's take a quick look at that again.
That could be it, Michael.
Seth Rollins. You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, man, the champ looks absolutely out of it right now. Roman Reigns' chances just went from bad to worse.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte...
Pulls the trigger.
Watch with a knee right to the face.
What an assault on Roman Reigns.
And the champ kicks out.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
When this guy's on, look out.
Enziguri.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Ooh, he goes down hard. Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes. Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
This crowd has literally been on the edge of their seats ever since this title match kicked off. Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official's sole responsibility in a match like this is to simply declare the victor.
Yeah, the referee may only have one job, but I'm still willing to bet he finds a way to mess it up.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap. Roman Reigns just too fast for him.
Superman punch! Good night!
And there it is, boys. This is exactly what Roman Reigns needed.
All the momentum on the side of Reigns. Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest...
Seth Rollins getting ready.
Yeah, right to the heart of the neck. That's how you put him next to the...
And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, if you want to beat Roman Reigns, you've got to finish the job. No quit in that superstar. Roman Reigns just too fast for him.
In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that
he might have it, looking to turn it around.
Ooh, what impact.
There is no toppling the Roman.
Roman Reigns has found a way to take charge of this match.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Northern Lights. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Wow. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
What's wrong?
Superman punch!
But I don't know how much gas he has.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applied.
The Dragon suplex.
This might be it.
Oh my, what an assault on...
Seth Rollins wants it. You can tell he wants it.
For a schoolboy.
Uh-oh.
Bam!
Game, set, match. This one is over. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up. Beautiful technique. Oh, look at it.
Uh-oh.
Superman punch! Good night!
The champ's in a good spot here.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight.
What a forearm. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
carefully.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Champion.
I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that. Way too early. Here is Roman Reigns in position now. One more look at it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Seth Rollins.
Oh, what a super kick from the Architect. This is his opportunity to win this thing.
You never want to be on the receiving end of one of those.
Here he goes.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
Seth freaking Rollins. Unbelievable.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 3.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Now let's look back at that amazing action.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Universal Champion, Seth Rollins.
A very impressive victory for Seth Rollins.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high quality